One of the things I like about Ray is his humility. And every great musician has to be humble. Ray is, I like to call people like him humble servants. And like me, I'm a humble servant of the music. You ask me, and I should respond in kind and do my
Okay.
best.
Yo,
Ray,
bro, welcome to Laced Up, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. Laced Up TV.
Now we're back in Ghana, right?
Yeah, man.
How was the feeling? When you heard China? How did you feel?
I was like, China? I mean, we all knew China to be like a business place. Come for a few days, go back home, do your business, and with the kung fu and those, that's what we
So
knew
you were
about China.
watching those kind of movies, eh?
For sure. Together.
So how did you decide to finally I want to come to China? How?
Yeah, so I was playing with the band. I've been into music my whole life. So there's our bassist. He's called Nana. We came together. Yeah, so he had this opportunity, and then he told me, hey, there's this festival coming on in China. I'm like, music in China? We're coming to play African music, not like pop music, but African music in China. I'm like, okay, let's do it. So yeah, I just took my documents, blah, blah, blah. They sent to me. I went to the embassy, and boom,
You got a
I
visa?
got it. Yeah, right.
At that time, getting Chinese visa was so easy.
It's
at
so
that time.
easy, so
At that
so
time.
easy, so easy.
But brother, this time around, man.
No, don't think about it. Not now. Not in COVID era.
Man, no, forget. Your passport will expire in the embassy there.
All right. So my name is Raymond Kwete Kweate, aka Original. That's my artistic name. Original with a J, right? And I came to China in 2010. So I've been in China for like a decade. So I'm a musician, full-time musician in China. I play with about 6, 7 bands. So there is an Afro band, there is a reggae band, one of the top reggae bands in Beijing called One Drop. The Afro band is called the Afro Gents. I have a band that plays pop music, one that plays more of R&B slash pop music. I play with Ember Swift, a Canadian, very energetic and very talented musician. She plays guitar and sings. Yeah, Ember Swift. We play only original songs. So what I do usually is it's more about rehearsing, going for rehearsal, going for video shooting, live recording sessions, and basically music, right? So I wake up in the morning usually. I do my personal practice. If I have to learn some new songs at home, I do it. And then the band that I play now currently is called the Groove Academy that works at the Rosewood Hotel here. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Elio. I'm from Havana, Cuba. I'm a guitar player, and I made original like a few years ago, maybe 8 years ago. And playing with him was fun and good because we did like few gigs with different artists, Chinese artists, and was nice. It was nice. Like I really enjoyed playing with him and just making jokes all the time. Good guy. He's a really good guy. Enjoy always with him and really nice people.
So being in China for all these years has really helped me. Back home, I used to play with a lot of renowned artists from back home. Yeah, the OJ, I'm a Ghanaian. OJ, Obapa Christie, Moses OK, Francis Amu, Kofi Sapon, SP Kofi Sapon. Most of the renowned artists, I've played with them. Yeah, and then Akable, played with all of them before. And then when I came here, because the music back home is so different from what we play. So that actually helped me, and then it extended my music ideas here in China because you play with this band, like for example, if I've got like 3 rehearsals in a day, the first rehearsal is like a reggae band, second rehearsal maybe the Latin band is rehearsing, then maybe the third one would be like the Afro gents, like the Afro band, right? So it's going to be like different music genres, you understand? So after the reggae, now you have to start thinking about the Latin vibe. Right after that rehearsal, you have to start thinking about the Afro vibe, all right? And then being here, I've had a chance to play with very top Chinese artists on huge stages, very, very huge stages here. And I really appreciate that for China. One love, bless. Okay, so living in China, in a way, it's expensive. And in a way, it's not. Yeah, there's a breakdown. So, for example, if you rent an apartment, it's always, being in Beijing, the capital city of China, it's pretty expensive. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then, but like food and stuff, that's not that expensive. Transportation is not that, because they've got the subways, that's the metro, as other people will call it. And the buses, the Didi, that is Uber in other countries, it's not really, I won't say it's that expensive, but talking about apartment and visa issues here, that's pretty expensive and stuff. So you work, you have to put it in your apartment, and then after a year, the visa, and then it goes down again, and you have to start over, all over again. But apart from that, going for shopping, the shopping malls and stuff depends on what you want to buy, you know what I'm saying? So in a way it's expensive, in a way too, it's not expensive. There are some things that I don't like about China. One, it's about visa issues, you understand? Because being a foreigner here, even if your visa expires, a day you have a problem, you know what I mean? We lost so many friends that had to go home because of visa issues, and there are some lot of fake agents out there. They took a lot of money, and then they ran with their passports. Visas got expired like 3 months after, before they brought the passport back, you know, and which is not so cool here, you understand? We got friends who had to relocate because of visa issues, you know, and that's not cool, you know what I mean?
Original 是我的好兄弟，我的好朋友，也认识他好多年了，所以感觉他是一个非常好的一个人，也非常好的乐手，然后也祝他在中国发展的越来越好。
Yeah, and then talking about racism here, like right now when Let's Up TV, my brother was coming in, there was these Chinese guys who were going out, they didn't have their mask on, you know what I mean? It's COVID era, we know, but we are out, right? And then when they saw us, they started like, you know, putting the mask on and putting their nose and stuff. Yeah,
Man,
your
to tell you
witness.
what,
right now.
in the subway when I was coming,
Yeah.
the coach that I was in, on the seat, I'm the only black person on that
Sitting
seat.
there, no, and they were standing, right?
Anybody who get on because I'm a black person, who this, they run away.
You know what we're talking about.
Man, it's not easy in China.
It's
man,
different level right here.
living off experience in China. This is the one, man. That's right.
All right. Yeah, so as I'm, you know, people will be coming like, they are coming this side, you're coming from the opposite direction, right? When they see you, now they just vibe their way out. You know what I mean? So it's really not cool. But talking about what I dislike, now if I want to talk about what I like about China, it's so convenient and it's safe here. I mean, I'm into music full time. I finish my work pretty late sometimes after midnight, you know, and you're always free on the street. Nobody's going to bother you or anything or pull guns on you. No, security is really tight here, really, really safe here. And then, trust me, you can just, there's a lot of online stuff. You can just be online, order some food. Downstairs, they're going to deliver it for you, ring your bell, you go pick it up. Where I come from now, we'll get there, but it's not there yet. So, will I advise someone to come to China, to live in China? Nope. I don't think so, because when you're in China, it's like you're out of the world, you know? I remember just a few days ago, I just finished playing gigs, so I went out with the guys, I'm in the band, and then randomly someone just asked me, I don't know him from nowhere, he was like, hey bro, do you feel like when you're in China, you are not in this world, like you're out of the world, but when you're out of China, then you come back to the world? I'm like, yeah, I have the same feeling, because they control everything, you know what I mean? They control everything you do here. So And this COVID season, now I'm not going to say you should come to China. It's not. All right, so the best place I love to hang out in Beijing. Well, I wouldn't talk about much of that, but I'll just say the place that I play, because I got guys who've been messaging me, hey, Original, are you playing tonight? Maybe you're bored, you want to go out, you know? So when they come, that is when I have the time to, you know, after we finish the gig, we sit around, you know, have a little chat. Some old friends shows up, and, you know, music brings people together. So that's, I would say, place that I play, especially in the hutons and stuff, you know, those Beijing hutons, like really cozy and intimate crowd, you know, it sounds, yeah. Music involves having audience. And this lockdown in Beijing, like just yesterday, I got 2 gigs canceled. 2 gigs canceled, right? Because we need people, we need the audience, you know, because when you're on stage and the place is empty, you don't feel the vibe. So we need people. So this lockdown, it's really affecting the music scene. Trust me, it's really affecting. In as much as I would encourage someone to come to China, I'm still here. It's been on and off situation, right? But what kept me here up to now is, you know, I'm still trying to build up more networks in the music scene, because I got privileges to play with top artists, 1. And 2, you know what they say, that winners never quit, right? Yeah, and quitters never win. So once you already make your mind to do something, you still have to do it. So I'm still trying to put up things together and hoping for the best, you know what I mean? I would say Peking duck, it's 1. You know what they call what do you call jiaozi or something? Yeah, I mean, dumplings, jiaozi, yeah, that's not bad. But another one I love is the chow mian.
Oh,
Right.
Chao Mian.
Right. If you know, you know.
Oh, okay.
It's Joshua Phillips. I'm Nigerian, and the first time I met Ray was here actually in Maybar. And yeah, as soon as I came in, they made me feel welcomed, like a family. I didn't feel like I was a stranger, and I happened to be his roommate. So we have this very mutual and respectful relationship in the house, and it's just organic and natural. There's no weird vibes or anything. He's an amazing musician, obviously. Like everybody talks about him. He plays the drums, the keyboard, the bass, the guitar. And the first time I even saw him on the drums, because I'm the drummer, I saw him on the drums and I was like, damn, he's good. So he's, a professional and very talented and very, very creative. So I'm also working on a couple of my songs and he's working with me, and it's just pure good energy the whole time.
In this life, sweet life we're coming in from the cold. Yes, we're coming in, 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 coming in from the cold. When it's you I'm talking to. Yes, you still about you I'm talking to now. Why do you look so sad and forsaken? Touch your road. And when my dollars close, anybody's okay. The system that you feel your back and the system that you feel your back. Would you let the system get the top of it? No. It's what you ever did. Say you was a baby. In this life, in this life, in this life, in this whole sweet life, coming in from the cold, coming in from the cold. Yes, yes, coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in from the You I'm talking to. Yes, you still about you I'm talking to. Why do you look so sad? Forsaken. When I'm done is closed, when I'm done is closed, everyone is open. Won't you let the system make you feel your brother? Won't you let the system make you feel your brother? Would you let the system get to your head? No, I'll tell you what. The biggest one you'll ever you walk the one side. Get this life. They're coming in from the cold. In this life now. We coming in from the cold. Yes, we coming in. Coming in from the cold. Yes, we coming in from the cold.